Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome back once again to Let's Answer Some Questions. Once again, I want to remind everyone that you can post comments on this video asking questions, and I shall answer them next week. Let's get started. Punish XX Unfit XX says, are you going to make a Let's Play of Resident Evil 3? No, I will not. I will be making a Let's Play of Resident Evil 3 blind. Pokemania123 asks, what made you start LPing, and why did you LP the games you did in the order you did? I could really go into like a big speech about like why I started LPing, but like I was trying to I'm gonna try to fit it into the time limit. Basically, I was like many people that start LPing, kind of like a fan of Let's Plays and stuff, and I just thought, why not give this a try? That's kind of like the most brief answer I can give, really. I'm trying to think if I can give any more detail to that. Yeah, that's really it. Really, just want to give it a try. Um, and why did you LP the games you did in the order you did? Not really. There's not really anything significant about the order, but let's see. Like Super Smash Brothers, I did because like it was it was short, and for like a starting LP, I didn't want to like have like some really long thing. I kind of wanted something short to like just like get used to, just get a feel for for like how it feels to be like an LPer and stuff like that. Pandemonium, I did. Somebody requested it actually, and I was at the kind of around where I first began LPing. I really did not know what the LP at all. Like I had no ideas at all, and so like basically any requests were really just like worshipped. Really, Resident Evil Blind I did because like I never actually played the Resident Evil series, and I wanted to, and like I said, I had no ideas really, so I was like, hey, why not record it? Cause I had like no ideas or anything else really. Um, what did I do next? What did I do next? What did I do next? I think it was Final Fantasy VII, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Final Fantasy VII I did like because it was actually Final Fantasy VII was really a spur of the moment thing really. Like I had actually planned to do Spider-Man right after I did Resident Evil, and what happened is though, while playing Resident Evil Blind, I was actually replaying Final Fantasy VII like at the same time, and I finished Final Fantasy VII right around the time where I finished Resident Evil, and while I still had that Final Fantasy like aura in my head. I was gonna like, why not just LP Final Fantasy VII? But like, it was really kind of, in my opinion, looking back on it, it might have been kind of a bad choice because it was kind of overwhelming, really. After that, I think I did GoldenEye as a side LP for that. Main reason I did GoldenEye actually, I actually kind of I almost was gonna do it for my first LP actually, like when I first did my first like test videos and stuff, just to make sure like I could record stuff. I would did them with GoldenEye, but like what really kind of like pushed me to do it was Shot from the Damn Decade as a dude. He actually requested it, but to be honest, I think the main reason I did GoldenEye was because I already planned to, not really because I got requested. I guess being requested is just kind of like icing, I guess. After that, I think I did. I want to say I did Spider-Man after GoldenEye. Did I? I think I did. I did Spider-Man because like another thing, like I already kind of planned to do it because it's an amazing game in my opinion, and yeah, really, I already planned to do it. After Spider-Man, I did Comic Zone. I think I did. Um, Comic Zone, again, like another really great game. I kind of I had plans to do like during my Final Fantasy VII run. Like I really, that's where I developed a lot of my plans to start plans for Let's Plays. and so I really just started doing a lot of those. After Comic Zone, I think I did what was it? No, actually, after Spider Man, I started Resident Evil 2, didn't I? I did Resident Evil 2 because I had um I did Resident Evil 1, and so and the reason I did Resident Evil 1 was because I wanted to play Resident Evil, and I thought why not record it while doing it. And so it didn't really make sense to me like just to play Resident Evil 2 and not record it while I do it. After that was Spider-Man 2. Again, it's a sequel, so it still feels right to do it, and it's a really great game in my opinion. Um, After that, I think it was Claire B, wasn't it? Yeah, Claire B. Again, I did it because it is kind of like it's pretty much the same as Actually, I don't really need to explain why you did Claire B, do I? I mean, it's Resident Evil 2, so SWAT Cats. I was requested by Kaio, and so I thought why not do it? Because again, like while I have more ideas than I had when I was starting, I don't have like a big like orgy of ideas. So yeah, and also Sam Max again, great game, and I just wanted to show it off. So hopefully that answered the question. Carlos BFLY says, since you're a Final Fantasy fan, do you have any plans to play Final Fantasy 13? And what are your thoughts on this new Final Fantasy? I have plans to play it, yeah, but because of like the reviews and what people have said about it, I don't plan to play it like immediately. I'll probably wait a little bit, but I will play it eventually. And to be honest, I don't really have that many thoughts on it because um to be honest, I really haven't been reading much about it and stuff like that, so I don't know much about it to be honest, actually. But and also I really just kind of like not entirely judging something until you really know how it is. So it looks like what I can see, it looks pretty fun, but I don't want to make any actual judgments until I actually play it. Kill Stuff says, "Why did you close down stream now and yesterday night it was shut down? And when will you be on it?" I think he's talking about last week I was streaming. Um, well, unless you mean I don't really understand the question. Unless you mean why I stopped streaming. Mainly because most people generally kind of left, and people that were still there were people that I could really just talk to on Skype or something. So there really wasn't a point in actually streaming. So when will I be on it? I don't really have a schedule for streaming, and generally I really don't do it that much. So yeah, but I'll try to do it as soon as like as frequently as possible. Yeah, Kane 2 says PS3 or Xbox. I would have to say PS3 because I do not have it's the only console that I have, and or, or it's not the only console I have, but out of PS3 and Xbox, I only have a PS3. So I would have to say PS3. Sadly biased, but yeah. Gaz Nugget says Liquid. Okay, Liquid, the PlayStation 1 games of Resident Evil you have played are Resident Evil 1, Chris, and Resident Evil 2, Leon A, Claire B. Are you planning to do Resident Evil 1, Jill, Resident Evil 2, Leon B, Claire A, Resident Evil 3, only one story, less work, yay, or Resident Evil Survivor? Don't forget, in terms of gameplay, graphics, controls, and setting, Resident Evil 2 and 3 are identical, although in Resident Evil 3 there are a few differences, but they are pretty much the same, just different characters. Um, Basically, the main question I think he's asking is, do I plan to do Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, basically the stuff that I haven't done. Um, I guess, yeah, like, shoot for the stars, really. Resident Evil 1 Jill, I don't really think I might be doing that, to be honest, because of the reason being, I kind of know for the main thing, like, like, all the stuff that happens, like, I've been kind of exposed to all the Barry quotes and stuff, and I don't really think I would be able to add anything to it by like commentating really. Leon B, Claire A, I've said this, I might do it, like, yeah, like I'll probably get bored and be hey, like, hey, I missed my Resident Evil 2 Let's Play, come back to do that. Resident Evil 3, yes, I will be doing that. Um, Resident Evil Survivor, um, probably, I guess, yeah. I don't really know much about Resident Evil Survivor, but, I don't see why I wouldn't do it, yeah. So, hopefully that answered the question, I guess. Basically, I'm gonna try to do all the Resident Evil games that I can, really. Um, so yeah. But anyway, that's pretty much the all the time I have. Post questions below, and I'll answer them next week. This has been Let's Answer Some Questions. Liquid out.